Hi folks, hope you're all good. Kieran here again. This is my 100th vlog video I've made in my life. I'll put it online at least. All 100 videos are on YouTube and quite a lot are on Bloggerheads. But yeah, it's quite interesting. It's been 4 years and I'm still doing these opinion videos. I'll probably do another video maybe marking that occasion or talking about my own vlogging at some point. What I'd like to talk about today is an issue I thought about a while ago, and like 2 or 3 years ago when I was doing a bit more political activism than I'm doing now. The issue is about protesting foreign governments. If you want to change the world through doing political activism, you have to choose a campaign, and some people end up doing campaigns that are mostly focused on protesting foreign governments. The most prominent one in the UK is probably the anti-occupation of Palestine campaigns, but also pro-gay campaigns tend to end up doing this a bit in Britain, because Britain's got a reasonably good record on treating gay people, and gay rights people seem to end up protesting sort of the actions of foreign governments and foreign societies. And my conclusion is that I think it's best, if you can, to focus on the crimes of your own government. I know some issues do lend themselves to protesting foreign governments, but if you're going to do that, it's best to be a general thing. Like Amnesty International, I suppose, are quite good in the sense that they sort of they'll criticize any infringement of human rights anyway. The impression I get, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but they seem to be reasonably even-handed about it all. I suppose with gay campaigns you can bend towards doing that as well. The reason I haven't researched, I don't know of anybody talking about this particular issue as an issue that I'm addressing here, and I haven't researched the issue. I don't know anyone who's written or talked about it, but it seems to me that if you're the citizen of the offending country, it's going to be a lot more effective, because even evil governments do listen and worry about what their own citizens are saying, where they can dismiss much more easily what foreigners are saying. And pretty much all our countries are doing massively offensive things in one way or another. Even like in Europe, we're reasonably good on human rights, but we're polluting a lot, selling a lot of weapons, so indirectly funding oppression and doing a lot of stuff, like we're demanding debt payments from really poor countries. So there's loads of issues, loads of crimes, even a reasonably civilized area of the world can focus on. An evil government, let's call it, can dismiss foreign campaigners very easily as it being sort of xenophobia. So like the Jewish government, the Israeli government can dismiss pro-Palestine campaign as being an anti-Jewish thing or anti-Israeli thing, or the Russians can say that all this this stuff about gay rights in Russia at the moment in the West is really just an anti-Russian thing. And to be honest, I think for maybe years to some degree. So it can be dismissed easily on those terms, but also it can fuel international animosity, which is obviously in itself a really bad thing, and in some cases even be used to justify wars, like just before they invaded Afghanistan in 2001, there was a lot of stuff about women's rights there, so maybe some genuine women's rights campaigners were caught up in that, but they ended up fueling a much same as in Iran. We often hear about the crimes of the Iranian government, but I think it's all fueling this anti-Iranian agenda, which our governments have. Same with the Russian stuff, as I said. So anyway, those are my thoughts. If you can campaign, kind of focus on the crimes of your own government, and even if it's a general world thing like gay rights or whatever, you can probably find something your government's doing wrong, or is indirectly funding sort of foreign governments, like supporting the foreign government in its anti-gay stuff or whatever, or not doing enough to maybe give people political amnesty, like to escape from these places, and so on. Okay, so those are my thoughts on that issue. Your thoughts are more than welcome. All the best.